Have you ever thought about leaving your own religion to follow the wise words of the flying spaghetti monster? Well, this is him over here. To Pastafarians, he is the creator of the whole world, and he actually holds the gravitational pull with his noodly appendages. You can kind of picture him as a saucy god. Everyone has their own link to religion, whether you believe in God or many gods, or you don't believe in anything at all. There's always religion in the community. For myself, I've been searching for the right religion for me, and on my path there, I have found the flying spaghetti monster religion. We're going to talk about how that came into the mainstream in 2005. We'll talk about what they kind of believe in and what traditions and customs that they follow. The flying spaghetti monster community has been around for hundreds of years, but in 2005, Bobby Henderson wrote an open letter to the Kansas School Board concerned about the teachings of intelligent design along with the teachings of evolution, because he wanted to make sure that if Christianity or Catholics get their turn in school, so should the flying spaghetti monster. In the book of the Voices of Unbelief, McGowan in 2014 described intelligent design as the idea of some features of the universe are too complex to explain without a supernatural creative force. And that creative force in many people's lives is a god, and to them it is the flying spaghetti monster. They also believe that they evolved from pirates. In Henderson's hard-hitting facts from his own website, The Flying Spaghetti Monster, last updated in 2018, he states that although science has proven that we have a 99% correlation with primates, they have concluded that we have a 99.9% correlation with pirates. And this letter has sparked revolution from other people, making them want to change their religion. And after that, some people really wondered what the flying spaghetti monster community really believed in. And just like every other religion, the flying spaghetti monster believe in appropriate ways to live and practice their faith. After the letter in 2005, Henderson wrote and published the Gospel of the Flying Spaghetti Monster over here in 2006, describing the history and the background of the flying spaghetti monster and the 8 I really rather you didn't. One of the I really rather you didn't, posted by the European Church for the Flying Spaghetti Monster website, last updated in 2018, stated, "I really rather you didn't build multi-million-dollar temples, mosques, churches, shrines to my noodly goodness when they could be ending poverty, curing diseases, or cutting down the cost on cable." They kind of poke fun at the 10 Commandments and to make sure that you don't take religion or life too seriously. Bloomingburg in 2016 wrote in the Salt Lake Tribune, pointing out that the Flying Spaghetti Monster community aims to not only show that intelligent design is silly, but that organized religions, are silly themselves. They also believe in a kind of cool afterlife. In Tulsa's 2005 article in Pasta We Trust, he states that they believe in beer volcanoes and stripper factories. So after you die, you get to kind of have some more fun. But if you go to hell, it's actually in the freezer, which you'll get freezer burn. Alongside with their belief, Pastafarians have certain traditions and customs they follow. The traditions and customs are part of every religion, and in the same European Church website as I mentioned before, they state that they have the Pashtakesh and the Ramadan, but not to be confused with the Jewish Pesh or the Muslim Ramadan, although they oddly line up on the same dates as each other. And fun fact is, on Ramadan, for the Flying Spaghetti Monster community, they only eat ramen noodles, which is kind of like what college students do. And every Friday, they also believe that is sacred and they should take it off from work and drink beer. Pastafarians have sparked trouble with their outfits, not only for work but for trying to take their driver's ID license picture, because they dress like pirates, but they also wear colanders on their head. And according to Duffy's article in 2011, the United Kingdom finally allowed residents to wear colanders on their head to take pictures for the driver's license. And this guy over here is getting sworn in with a colander on his head, which is a great step forward for this religion. But it isn't all fun and games because of the backlash this community gets. Laycock, in 2016 article, The Problem of Invented Religions, states that made-up religions make it hard for people to understand what religions should count and which ones shouldn't count as religions. Henderson started the movement in 2005, published his book in 2006, and believed in a great afterlife. Some people are willing to join, but some people are still hesitant about it. I still think this church is the most interesting one that I have found till today. And if you want to learn more about it, I provided the website above. And you want to become a minister yourself for the Flying Spaghetti Monster, you can purchase a certificate for $25.